Okay, y'all. This is me on the bus. This is just like an average day for me. This is me on the bus. And what I'm finna do, I'm finna go over just my experience. A couple pointers. Well, not really pointers, but like a couple things about the Chinese city I'm in, Nanjing, and the Chinese people as I've come to experience them so far. So, starting with the city, I came here thinking that the pollution wasn't like that bad. I felt like it was really hyped up. But after coming here, I didn't really see the sun at its full shine yet. I haven't seen it yet. It comes through, but it's not like full shine. It's still like a haze pollution covering the sky. The cities, or at least the one I'm in, is like a mix of the traditional styles and like modern Western stuff. So you have like this big mall called Shinjeko, but then you also have like lion statues, dragon statues, and stuff. Traditional things on the floors, paintings and stuff. But then you also have subways and big advertisements, like in New York, stuff like that. So it's an interesting mix. They have a really good public transportation. The buses come frequently. My bus, it comes like most our way for a bus stop is like 10 minutes, and that's like on a every other week. Really, I only wait on average about 5 minutes, and then you can take the subway too, basically anywhere you want to go. So if you don't have a car, you can still get around, which is not like that in Houston. And also, you can rent bikes. You can rent a bike. So you just scan the QR code with this app called WeChat, pay like 30 cents, and you can take the bike wherever you need to go, drop it off, rent it again. So it's just real easy to get around. They got lots of shops and streets, lots of shops and stores around, selling like teas, selling like clothes, food, ceramics, all kinds of stuff. But the traffic though is crazy because they got all of a sudden China has gotten these like mopeds, these motorbikes, and they go crazy. I saw in the news the other day, it's starting to get to be a real problem because they just drive wherever they want to go, even if it's against traffic, crossing the streets crazily. They have a bike lane specifically for that, and most of them stay in there. But a lot of times people, they just like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna go, and it's kind of dangerous. It's real dangerous. It's similar to Houston in the sense that the way things are laid out is not really doesn't seem to follow any like zoning laws. We live in a big high-rise condo, and right across the street is like small shops, you know. So it doesn't really seem to be any like zoning structure. You could have just put it, wherever. Also, I learned in my Chinese class that after the communist era of China, there was a president or leader named Deng Xiaoping, and he opened up China for foreign businesses to come in and build things. So that's why China has like a lot of restaurants, a lot of modern stuff. The number one restaurant in China right now, I guess money wise, is KFC, and they ain't no rinky dink KFCs. They nice. In Shanghai, there's a Taco Bell. It's like restaurant. They serve margaritas. I'm serious. Y'all should research it. So Chinese people, a lot of history in the older people. However, the younger ones are in the pop culture. Cartoons, emojis, they be wearing English shirts, and I asked them what does their shirt say? They can't tell me. They're like, I don't know. And I'm like, why are you wearing it? They only wearing it because it's cool. They want to look like Westerners. They want to dress like Westerners and be cool. And they smoke cigarettes too. Like the old ones smoke cigarettes and the young ones too. I don't really understand it. Chinese people generally are stuck in their own little box. Like I get about 100 stairs. I'm speaking I'm exaggerating, but Yeah, a lot of people just don't know. They're curious about outside of the United States. Um, I got a question at dinner time the other day. Like, do Americans cook their food? Anyway, there are a lot of different ethnic groups in China. So in the West, you have different people are Chinese, but they look completely different. They look more towards Indians and Europeans than anything else, and their dialect of Chinese is different. They live in more of a country life, and they have their own culture. Whereas the West or the East is more of what you see in the media, like that traditional Chinese, and that's where most of the big cities are. And there's a little bit of a discrimination going on between the people who live in the city versus the people who live out west, because city versus country. Oh, they're dumb out there in the country because they don't get education, or they have to work hard, they don't have no money, their dialect is different, stuff like that. And I was actually talking to my host family about the discrimination in the U.S. So that's how we got on that topic, and I learned a little bit more about the dynamics of Chinese people. So, but the ones that I've really gotten to know, like the people that I go to school with, the teachers and staff at CIEE, and my host family, they are open to learning more. So they're not. It's like they're in their box, but they're curious. They're not just trying to stay there. They're curious to know more about other places, other people, other things. So that's it for the right now. I'll keep y'all updated. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with all your friends. Peace, y'all.